Hey Street Talk, this is Eric Kim from the Eric Kim Street Photography blog. So, I'm currently at the house of Neil Ta and rocking my awesome I Shoot Toronto shirt, courtesy of Jen over at 500px. Also, shout out to Andre and Oleg at 500px. So, I just wanted to just give a quick recap of how everything went in Toronto. So, I've been to Toronto once when I was a kid, probably when I was like 10 or 12 years old. And, I didn't really remember much about the city, and I didn't quite know what to expect when I came to Toronto. I was like, it'll be Toronto, they got their $1 coins, their $2 coins, and Monopoly money, and their policemen on top of horses, and everything's written with a U, like color COLOUR and FAVOURIT. I know those of you guys in the UK, that's how you guys do things. But as an American, I guess that was a little weird. But during my short time here, I really enjoyed Toronto a lot. I think Neil described it to me the best is that it's just, a massive multicultural melting pot, and there's so many different diverse neighborhoods and lots of great people on the street, lots of great places to eat, lots of great things to see, and the people I found to be very, very nice and very generous as well. Like the once I first got off the bus from Detroit to Toronto, I got at the closest um, Starbucks there, and they have these things in Toronto called butter tarts, right, Neil? Butter tarts, and they're just like these little pastries that they make in Toronto, which are really, really good. And I was just talking to some people there, and they just offered to me for free. He's like, "Oh, you're from LA, have a butter tart." I'm like, "Oh, this is awesome." And, for those of you guys from Canada, I love my Timmy's, my Tim Hortons. I had poutine for the first time, which is like this huge cup of like French fries and cheese curds and bacon and cheese, cream. That's it, Neil, eh? Oh, and gravy just drizzled on top. So I probably lost 5 years of my life during that time. But yeah, Toronto was great. The workshop was a very wonderful experience we had at the University of Toronto. Thanks to Ronnie for helping host the workshop. And yeah, everyone just had a really great positive vibe. And I found that Canadians are very, very open, welcoming. Nothing against my fellow Americans, but yeah, everyone in Canada is just very pleasant. Um, you know, I just want to give a quick shout out to everyone I met during this wonderful trip. So, first of all, Brian, having you at the workshop was such a wonderful experience. We exchanged a lot of emails beforehand, but seeing your enthusiasm during the workshop and your ability to go out and try something new was really great. And also seeing you, get those images, even though you said your camera was broken, getting your great photos that are a little bit blurry, but really added to the story and the emotion. That's great, and I'm really looking forward to having you again. And also, huge thanks to Vera for interpreting and signing during the event. You're a very lovely lady, and you know, learning more about deaf culture was very insightful to me, and I thought that it was a really great experience. Also, dude, you know, we've known each other for so long, and having the experience to finally meet you in person was very great to me. And you're a guy, you just have so much heart, and you really love the people you're around with, and you sound like an amazing dad. And I think a lot of your humanity shows through your photos. I'm excited to come again to Toronto and hopefully spend some more time with you. Minsu, thanks for coming all the way from Buffalo, even though you got stuck at the border because your visa stuff wasn't working out. I mean, you're just really open, you're always smiling, and three, you're Korean. Yeah, Korea! Not to hate on anybody else, but uh, you know, we both share the last name, so that's really great. And, just you know, having that positive vibe and getting those, just talking with you just was really great, and it was a huge pleasure of mine to spend so much time with you. And I'll see you again in New York soon. Les, you are awesome, man. You're just so on point. I think you have such a, you know, you have so much great intuition when it comes to humans and the way we interact. Just talking with you, the small things you're able to pick up, just about human interaction, the way that people were just out shooting on the streets. I think you'll really be able to apply that when you're going out, and just you're always just grinning and give a lot of positive vibes to the workshop, and I really thank you for that. You know, let's talk more soon. Um, Dominic, you know, you're just out there just doing it. And even though I upload that one incriminating photo of you chimping, I'm sorry, but it had to be a demonstration. But yeah, I mean, when it came to shooting, not only did you get great shots, but um, I thank you so much for supporting all the other street photographers during the workshop, giving them tips, giving them a lot of guidance. That's really great, and I mean that's what makes these workshops so great is that sense of community and camaraderie, and you know just keep shooting and spreading the love with other people. Um, Andre, you know, you just got this cool swag to you when you're. Oh no, Dominic wasn't the one I incriminated. Andre, sorry, Tom and Andre. I always mix you guys up for some reason. I'm sorry about that. But Andre, I caught you incriminating looking at the LCD screen during a photo walk, but you know, it's just having you at the workshop. You just always had a positive attitude, and you really contributed a lot. You gave really great critiques when it came to the critiquing session, and I think that people were very positive and had really great vibes when it came to that. Keep using your great eye for photography and shooting, and it's really going to take you a long way. James, you're like a roller coaster of energy and excitement. You're just out there to take the shot, and I can't believe you have all those cameras. It's really incredible how you're able to, you know, lug around all those cameras and shoot. But your passion for photography is just boundless, and I find a lot of inspiration through what you do, and how you just kind of go out and do it. Thanks for introducing me to, what was it, Steam Whistle? Yeah. Steam Whistle, your lovely Canadian beer. I'm gonna miss it a lot. Just quit doing GAS, gear acquisition syndrome, and just keep doing what you do, man. Chris, even though you came into the workshop a little bit timid, not comfortable shooting strangers, but during the workshop, I was amazed how close you're able to get. It was one of those things that, you know, through the workshop, I really saw you build up a lot more about your confidence and your courage, and it was just awesome seeing you in action. Just keep it up and keep hustling, man, and let's definitely keep in touch and get closer. Chris, you know, yeah, dude, you're such a cool guy, man. And Rocky, first of all, you have awesome red pants. Secondly, you know, I don't know, just having that lovely presence and your lovely smile, and all seeing all the color that you're always wearing. I mean, that's really apparent through your images and just your smile, your laugh, and you know, I was amazed. You just kind of came into the workshop and uh, with a really open mind and willing to try something new. And I would argue that you probably got the best photo at the workshop with the guy looking out who was totally hitting on you, the old man. I mean, that was wonderful. Looking forward to more of your stuff, and yeah, I mean, check out Neil's exhibition too, as well with the other people. Rob, dude, you're crazy for coming to the workshop. You're like, okay, I don't know anything about photography, but I got an iPhone. I'll take photos, and you're just willingness to learn. And I mean, everyone just is so surprised that the results you're able to get with that iPhone too. I mean, I think it just speaks a lot about your character that you're just like whatever. I'm just gonna go out and do it, and not so worry so much about the gear, this and that, and I think all of us could learn a thing or two about you, and you took some really good photos too, and that was awesome. Um, Siri, you know, is just having more of the lovely lady presence at the workshop was always really nice, and especially during the post-processing editing process. I mean, yeah, just seeing you interact, being very supportive, also bringing your imagery to the streets, and you also gave really great critiques during the workshop as well, and you know, keeping yourself open. And it seems like you really got a lot of the workshop, and just kind of going out and doing it, just boom, gung ho. Hope to see you again soon in Toronto. And you know, Tom, I was able to meet you during the workshop and before the workshop, and just keep hitting those roofs, man. You know, what you do and how you've done all your stuff in photography is really inspirational to me. Jen, thanks for featuring me on 500px, and just your bubbly attitude was really great, and introducing me to poutine was really great. Hopefully you have a safe time in New York. Andre, finally, huge pleasure to finally meet you here in Toronto at the 500px headquarters. You know, you're everything I imagined and more. Uh, Keep working out and building your crazy Russian muscles, and you know, I hope to see you again soon as well. Um, Ronnie, you know, thanks again a lot so much for helping out with the logistics of the workshop and getting the location. But you know, you're just a really cool guy. Someone that I could really, even though haven't known you for very long, I feel like you're someone I could trust and really get a lot from. And not only do you take great street photos, but seeing your urbex and rooftopping was really inspirational to me. And you know, maybe I'll see if I can go to the University of Toronto as well. And last but not least, Neil Ta, my wonderful host, sitting over there. Let's see, where are you, Neil? Yep.
About to pass out.
About a boot to pass out. Apparently in Canada, people don't say about, they say a boot. No, I'm just kidding. No one says that. Actually, a little bit. But yeah, huge thanks to you, Neil, for being my wonderful host, helping me put together this workshop, and um, giving me all those great foods and hospitality, and you know, even taking me rooftoping for the first time. It was a very eye-opening experience. I'm so sad. I'm so sad I have to leave tomorrow, and then we can't spoon anymore in your bed.
Uh, Cut.
Cut? No. But anyways, yeah, thanks for listening, guys, and supporting. I just passed 10,000 fans today on Facebook. I mean, a huge milestone. Yeah, Facebook. But I just day in and day out. I mean, it's still a trip and it's still wild that I'm able to do this full time, and it just blows my mind how much support I've been given for everyone. Heading back to Michigan tomorrow, to Detroit, spend a couple days with Cindy, and then in about a week I'm heading out to India for an entire month. So this is gonna be a lot of fun. It's gonna be really insane and hectic. I'll keep the blog running as well as I can. It's gonna be really hard, but with your support and goodwill, I'm sure I can do it. Thanks again so much, guys, and listening. Take care and see y'all soon. Peace.